Alright, so a lot went to shit last episode. Amon and the Equalists have attacked Republic City. They got all the council members except Tenzin. They went after his family to try to bait him. Lin protected them. She sacrificed herself, and by that I mean sacrificed her bending. They got away. Korra and all of them got away, but the city seems to be fucked. But there's hope on the horizon because Dante Bosco is coming to save us. So this is obviously a descendant of Zuko because his name's Iroh. He has Zuko's voice. He's coming to help them, which is interesting because I was not expecting something like that to happen. I thought the characters that we've been following throughout the whole season so far were going to be the ones, and really the only ones, to take down Amon and his army. But no, we're getting help from little Zuko, so I'm excited. Before we get started though, do me a favor, if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, turning on post notifications. Whatever you guys want to do to support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. If you guys want to see the full-length version of this reaction or any other reaction that I have up on the channel, as well as early access to said reactions, you'll find them right here on YouTube on my membership page. So if you guys could check those out as well, I would greatly appreciate it. So without further ado, I'm super excited. So let's go.
It is a glorious day, my Equalist brothers and sisters.
Oh yes, glorious is the word I would use to describe this scene.
He has declared bending illegal, and he has the Avatar on the run.
What a sight.
Our great leader has a vision for the future.
Hiroshi, you bitch. What? Okay, makes sense.
You two were gone a while.
We were doing reconnaissance.
Welcome back!
Oh, this Muppet.
My associates and I heartily oppose Amon's so-called equalist policies.
Is this Bud Gleeful? Just not doing the southern accent.
Gideon Charles Gleeful, clean up your room this instant.
I can buy and sell you, old man!
Fair enough.
This is the best tasting streak rule I've ever had.
Looks great.
From the finest dumpsters the city has to offer.
Yes, Pabu would take it.
You're the most loyal, brave, and selfless person I've ever known.
I think you're pretty incredible too, but I should probably try to get some sleep.
Me too.
Bro, you know Asami is like watching you all the time, especially when you go near her.
You will now be cleansed of your impurity. Next.
When are we going to get it revealed how he learned how to do that?
Coast is clear.
That's crazy what they did to the Aang statue.
Once the United Forces arrive, we need to be ready to help in any way we can.
They're here.
Whoops. Amon had to know we were coming, so why aren't we meeting any resistance?
Wait a second.
Yeah, this don't feel right. Oh shit.
Something's not right.
There's the not right part. Huh, what a dive. What? Hey yo, what? They got jets? Planes?
Where does Hiroshi find the time to keep inventing new evil machines?
That's what I'm saying. Oh great, just what we needed. Dude, this just, it gets crazier and crazier. Yikes. It's a great looking battle though. Yo. They're going out of their way to make sure that the audience knows that a lot of these fighter planes, like their pilots, they're not dying. Like with the parachutes and them jumping out and stuff. We don't see it all the time though. Yo. Uh-oh. Bro, we just met Iroh. Come on.
It's all right. I've got you.
Avatar Korra,
I love that they brought him back to voice them. It's so cool.
a second wave of reinforcements is on the way, but I need to warn them. Do you still have a way to get a message out?
I know just the man for the job.
And who is the recipient of this top secret message?
Commander Boomy, 2nd Division of the United
Commander
Forces.
Boomy.
Tenzin's brother?
Oh yeah, that's right. They did name one of the kids Boomy.
We need to ground those aircraft. Otherwise, Boomy's fleet will never be able to retake the city.
The airfield must be somewhere over this mountain range.
It's time to take down my father.
I don't know if I believe her.
I'm sick and tired of hiding from Amon. It's time I face him.
That's not a good plan.
Well, there is only one episode after this, so I think it's time they fight.
I'm going with you.
You don't have to do that.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Sami, I think he's making it pretty clear.
So will I.
Love you, little bro.
Love you back, big bro.
If you're going into the mountains, you should bring Naga. Take good care of Bolin for me.
I'm sorry things got so messed up between us. But whatever happens today, I want you to know how much I care about you.
I care about you too.
All right, at least they're not on a bad note. They didn't end that on a bad note, should I say? Because I was thinking if they did, then she would probably go back with her dad, but I don't know. Just because she would feel like she was betrayed. That's kind of what I felt like was going to be the case, but I don't know.
Amon wants extra security at the arena today.
The arena? For what?
The rally. You should have been briefed about this.
We'll be there, sir.
Yeah, that guy just will not die. He's been thrown from the blimp, dropped like 100 feet, got thrown off a cliff.
We're not alone up here.
Oh, shit.
I don't suppose you're here to rescue me.
Are there other prisoners on the island?
No.
And what makes you so special?
I'm Amon's brother.
What?
Amon is from the Northern Water Tribe. He's a waterbender and a bloodbender, just like I was.
Okay, so he was lying.
How did your brother end up becoming Amon?
It all began with my father.
Huh.
He escaped prison and underwent surgery to change his appearance. He assumed a new identity and settled down in the Northern Water Tribe.
What? This is crazy.
Noatak was a good-natured kid, always looking out for me. But our training brought out a different side of my father.
Tarlok! You better shape up or you'll be out here in the cold all night until you get it right.
I saw the fact that Amon was actually a bender and hiding it, not that they were brothers.
What's bloodbending?
The most powerful and feared form of bending in the world. Our family has the strongest line of bloodbenders in history.
What happened to your bending, Dad?
The Avatar stole it from me. That's why I brought you out here, to learn your destiny.
So I guess bloodbending's just another form of bending, just like metal bending is now. So that makes sense. There's just very, very few of them. Unless I'm wrong, somebody explain it to me.
He secretly trained us in bloodbending.
That's why he was able to resist it.
He was a prodigy, mastering my father's psychic bloodbending technique by the time he was 14.
So what happened to Daddy-O, though?
Our father pushed us to extremes, and one day, he made us bloodbend each other.
Oh, shit.
Excellent.
He's not gonna do it back.
That felt awful. I don't want to do that to anyone.
I'll teach you a lesson, you insubordinate.
Stay away from him.
Oh, shit.
Dare you bloodbend me?
What are you gonna do about
Exactly.
it? You're the weak one.
What are you gonna do?
You can run away from him.
But what about Mom? We can't just leave her.
He was right about you. You are a weakling.
So that's what happened to Daddy-O.
Don't leave, please. Noatak!
My father and I searched for days, but we never found a sign of Noatak. With Noatak gone, his hopes for revenge withered. And he passed away a few years later.
I have a little bit of sympathy for Torlok now. All right, redemption arc, let's go.
How in the world do we beat him?
We can't. Any attack we throw at him, he'll redirect with his mind.
Well, I mean, now they have him to help.
If we expose him as a bender in front of all his supporters,
At the rally.
we could take away his true power.
And undermine this whole revolution.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, come on, let him out.
We can't just leave him here.
Go. Amon can't know anyone spoke with me.
That's true.
Put an end to this sad story.
Dude, that's it? What an episode. Yeah, dude, these last several episodes have just been so good. And like I said, I've loved this season so much better. Like, my expectations for this show have just been blown away. But these last several episodes have been so good. So obviously Tarlok isn't Amon, but he's related to Amon, which is just crazy. And I really should have seen it as like the next step, you know, aside from guessing that Tarlok himself was Amon, but I really didn't expect that. And Amon being a bender makes a lot of sense. I did call that earlier on. I just wasn't sure how it was going to be revealed or the context of everything, what kind of bender he was. It's crazy that Yakone escaped prison and underwent surgery to change his appearance to start a new life. Like, that's wild. So you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. So we have air bending, water bending, earth bending, and fire bending. And now we have metal bending, which is a subsection of earth bending. And then we have blood bending, which is like a subsection of water bending, right? And there must not be many blood benders unless I missed something, missed a sentence or missed a little bit of context. I don't think there's many bloodbenders. Yakone seems to be the only one. They've made it illegal, even if you are. But it is still yet to be explained how they're able to do it without the moon, because it seems like even Yakone kind of figured that out and he taught them how to do it. But it has yet to be revealed how he figured it out, unless like just bloodbenders now are able to do it and there aren't many of them, so he just taught his kids. I don't know. You guys can do the explaining. But this flashback was actually pretty heartbreaking. I mean, I was not expecting to gain any sympathy for Tarlok just because he's been such a douche this whole season. But seeing his backstory and seeing the way that he was raised, seeing how his relationship with his brother kind of just estranged the two, it all makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense as to some of his actions in the past. He did apologize to Korra for everything that happened, so I sense a redemption arc. And even just in this scene of him explaining everything, there was a little bit of a redemptive nature to it. But like this whole time they're scared of their dad, and I'm like, what is stopping them from just not listening to him? Because he can't do anything, especially after he teaches them bloodbending. Like he can't do anything. And I'm assuming when Tarlok used bloodbending on Korra, that was the first time that he had used it since he was a kid, because he obviously made it very clear in this flashback that he did not like using it. But I really like the way that they're setting everything up, you know, trying to expose him on as a bender, because he would lose everything out the window. And you know, up until a certain point, I'm sure most people thought that it was going to be Korra versus Amon at the end. I think it's going to be Tarlok versus Amon. I think that makes the most sense. I'm sure Korra and Amon are going to fight, and maybe he gets the best of her, and then Tarlok redeems himself by saving her, and maybe who knows what's going to happen. Nonetheless, I'm excited to see how this first season ends. I know that this was just supposed to be a one and done, like I said in the last reaction, so it's going to be interesting to see how they conclude all of this and maybe potentially tease something else. I'm sure there won't be any, you know, overt teases, just because, like I said, this was supposed to be just a one and done season. But we got just this last episode left. I'm excited to check it out. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, turning on post notifications. Whatever you guys want to do to support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. If you guys want to see the full-length version of this reaction or any other reaction that I have on the channel, as well as early access to said reactions, you'll find them right here on YouTube on my membership page. So if you guys could check those out as well, I would greatly appreciate it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next one.